So this is our backyard, and it is Monday, June 26th. And you know, I haven't really been recording the entire process, but this took a lot of energy just to get it looking this good. The weeds were like up to the height of these bricks. We had some big old bushes and plants in that planter. This actually used to have some huge bushes. You can see that this tree is growing in. There was a tree that was torn away. It didn't look quite as good as that, but there was like a full, like one of those roadside big purple bushes there. We've got this big plant coming in as well, and these stalks were not here like a month ago. But and a lot of this used to be a lot more bare than it is. Some of this is just weeds that we were pulling from the grass and didn't have any more room in our green bin, so we just threw them on the hill. But most of these are actually still, you know, growing out of the hill, despite the fact that we've weeded it a few times. We haven't sprayed anything yet because the dogs hang out on this hill a lot. But it's gonna get really hot this week. I'm thinking Thursday. The dogs are probably not gonna come out here at all. And if that's the case, we'll probably do some spraying pretty early on. But today I'm starting this project where we are gonna build up this wall a little bit. You see I took some pieces of wood and just put them down here as like a way to keep the dirt away. Because that's the big problem, and that's the reason this wall has to be built up. It's because this hill keeps sliding down. I mean, you can see all of this dirt used to be way higher. You used to not be able to see past this first row of really, really thin bricks. So that's how bad it was. And really had to dig out like a trench. And already some of it's fallen in because I had to clear some dirt away to put these wooden boards there, just to keep it clear. And then these were the sort of ratty, they're not bad bricks, they're just not the right kind of bricks, but this is whatever the previous owners, I guess, put in place. They just rested it on top. So we're gonna do a little better today. We are going to mix some cement, and we just bought a whole bunch of cinder blocks just for a place to start, basically. Got some cinder blocks, and we're gonna build up this row. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try to build up this row today and just see where we are with that. I'll be able to go basically until it gets really, really hot and I can't keep going. So let's give it a try. So here is the cement. First of all, this is actually like sand. We bought this, and we bought the concrete as well for a project for our Christmas decorations. The sand ended up not working. Didn't get rid of it. This bag was open and it's rained, so now this is just a block of concrete. But this bag wasn't open. I just opened it now, and it is still, you know, dirt and dust. You know, it's still the mixing materials. So that's what we're gonna use today. Okay, so as you can see, it's been a little while since my last vlog. So this took a little longer than we were hoping for. First of all, you know, we built out these first maybe 5 bricks here at the bottom. I'll show you right there. Maybe to here, I don't remember. Actually, we may have done that we did these first 2. These 2 right here. Bloop. And those worked fine. We checked them and they held. But then we got some more concrete, and I think we got a different brand, because then we did this entire first row that you can see at the bottom, you know, light gray row. And then we shook them, they all came off. So had to, you know, try a different concrete mix. Did these next 3 right here and checked them again the next day, they held. And so we did the rest of this row, and then came in and did this row, shook them the next day. About 7 of them came off, which I think means we just had the mixture wrong at that point. And then came in and fixed them yesterday, and replaced those 7, poured some concrete in between them, and they're holding now, and we put some dirt inside them. Obviously this doesn't look as pretty. I'm not an expert in this. I can't get the mixture right for this concrete to actually put it on the sides of the brick when we put it down. Maybe we have the wrong kind of concrete for that. I don't know. Maybe this is like not the concrete you actually use for bricks, but it's working fine for our purposes. it just means that we have to like pour it in between. We've mainly just been trying to stay ahead of the heat, but today should be a pretty nice day for that. So the first thing I'm going to do is sweep the top of this to get it all, you know, as level as we can. And then I'm going to start mixing some concrete, and we're going to get to work. Also, pardon the clutter on top of it, but all of these boxes are patio furniture and our new pool. So that is another part of this project is once the wall is done, get the pool set up, and then, you know, power wash this very filthy patio and set up the patio furniture. All right, and this top light gray row is what I was able to get done today. Thankfully, it cooled down a lot compared to the last couple of days, but you know, 3 hours and change. That was a good stretch of time. I think that may be the most I have in me today. Besides, what we'll need to do is shake these in a couple hours and see if they dried properly and are like properly set. So we'll see what happens. So we got this tiller to try to get the grass up. And it, you know, it's a thing you rent at Home Depot. And I used it for about 10 feet, and then it died. And I cannot get the engine to start again. We're just trying to get all this dirt and grass torn up so we can put in the pool, but now it won't start. I used it for maybe 5 minutes. At most, not even really 5 minutes. Just trying to get this ground level. This will be the first step. It's gonna be really difficult to do that if this tool doesn't work. Look at that line. Look at the difference. Okay, I haven't done a vlog in a few days, but catching you up, this is what the backyard looks like now. It is just about flattened. I need to check it one more time and see if it's actually level, but it's effectively flat. The question is just, is it properly level, which we need to actually need to figure that out. Don't have enough cinder blocks to make the frame right now, but that's all right. We have enough for the most important part, and we'll probably get some more cinder blocks maybe today or tomorrow. But next step after figuring out if this is actually level is to, well, get a tarp and some weed killer, and there's some foam, I think, that we'll put in as well. And then we'll put all of that on top of the dirt, not necessarily in that order, and then we will put the pool on top of it and just start running the water into the pool for probably about a week to fill it up. But I think this is going to come together really nicely.
Because, yeah, no, there's still some wiggle room.
Okay.
Here, just a small amount of wiggle room. There. There. There.
Woo! Finally! 10 years later! Hold on, what's the SpongeBob thing?
10 years later. Oof. Hate ladders.
Ladders hate you.
Then you can come and poke your head in.
Oh my God. Look at this pool.
It's a pool.
Big as hell. Big ass pool.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh no. Ready for our water bill to go up?
Oh yeah.
So much. First month, $400.
We have a pool. It's not full, but we have one. And it counts. Woo!
Look at how depressing it looks.
No.
Comparatively. Yeah, see, I have to nap in here tonight.
How you doing, girl?
I'm so excited.
All right, it is Saturday night. I didn't do a lot of vlogging, but we assembled some patio furniture, and that was a nightmare. But we eventually got everything done. There was a few minor I's we didn't get to dot and T's we didn't get to cross, but for the most part, it was a huge success. We got everything finished, got everything we needed to get done. The pool was set up, the furniture was out there, the barbecue was bought and built, and we had some people over for like 5 hours, and it was just an amazing time. And I don't know, it was just really, really lovely. We haven't hosted anything since, well, we haven't hosted anything at our home since New Year's Eve 2019, I think. Obviously, it wasn't at this home. And, I mean, we did host our wedding in 2021, but that wasn't at our own home, and that was, a very different endeavor with more lead-up time and, like, actively working on projects the entire time. But it was really good. We had some great burgers and dogs, which I made myself. Very proud of that. And some great friends over, and it was just a really wonderful time. You may be wondering why I'm standing here at the sink with my hand in a bucket. When we were making when it was dinner time, we were pretty exhausted. We didn't want to deal with anything else for dinner, so we just went ahead and made some more burgers and fries. Not burgers and fries, burgers and dogs. And so I went out, got the barbecue going, and may have made some mistakes when when getting the barbecue going. So I did burn all of the arm hair off. You can kind of see where it just starts again right there, and my knuckles hurt a little bit. So everything smells a little bit like burnt hair, but the day was a huge success. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a really wonderful rest of your life.